And welcome back to Super Mario Land 2 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, still in the tree zone, we are dealing with various bugs. And yes, there are various varieties here in this level. The most notable are the ones that can fly, and we'll get to them. Also, piranha plants, they move a lot quicker than even in thingy. And Nintendo did a decent job of replicating the style of Super Mario World with them, seriously. So yeah, no complaints here. If there's anything that is different from Super Mario World, it is the fact that Mario's jump is a bit stilted here. Again, that is probably due to how the Game Boy is, really. But yeah, this is still good. Also, with seemingly with 1-ups, you don't get 1-up mushrooms in this one. Also, that bug can fly away. Yeah, apparently they don't attack you, those bugs, seriously. There are also some ants here. There are various types of ants in Super Mario Land 2. Most notably, there are ants that can shoot cannons. Seriously. Ants that have spikes. And we'll get to another type of ant, I think in Macro Zone, which I think is one of the last areas. In fact, I think it is the last area I look at here. Other than that, yeah, the jump curse is still here, and so is Mario hitting his head on random blocks. Yeah, no, I don't want to gain a life only to lose it. That is just stupid. Sadly, it does happen to me with many platformers, not just Mario games. So yes, no, I do not. Yeah, the bonus stage is nice if I was playing this on a Game Boy, but I'm not playing this on a Game Boy. I'm playing this on my Nintendo Switch, which has Game Boy emulation. Anyway, before I actually go to the boss, I will go into this zone, which looks like a beehive for some reason, and although it has hornets in it, yeah, that makes some sense. Not. But never mind. And some of them behave like dry bones. Seriously, even to the point where they come down? I don't know. That's all I can think of. Those big bugs behave like thwomps, seriously. They come down and they slowly go back up. Just like the thwomps. So yeah. Yeah, I will say this, both Super Mario Land games are unique. I will give Nintendo that. And then over here is more of this. Yeah, that spike bug is going to kill me, and it's very hard to avoid. Unless I had decent platforming skills, which I do not. And more spike bugs. Again, the way to defeat them if you don't have a fire flower, probably. If you're able to use the thing, use the blocks beneath you. That's the way it usually works. And yeah. And I also have to commend Nintendo for this. A lot of the sound effects do sound like the classic NES game. Granted, Mario's jump noise isn't. It's kind of a brrr sort of noise, and of course the shrinkage and the mushroom noises are very different. But yeah, other than that, I dare say this is probably, aside from Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, and that's a remake. A very good remake of the classic NES game, I will give them that, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Anyway, with me actually getting the carrot power up, it means it makes it an easier time anyway for Mario to get over again and defeat these Paragoombas, which, yeah, they go up and down, up and down. They behave very differently to Super Mario World. There are also these owls, yeah, seriously, which should not be out during the day, but video game logic. So that being said, I want to land on his head, and then head to the right and jump over that. Anyway, that being said, yeah, and even some clouds, which predate that of Super Mario. I don't have a thing now. And there is another bell there. Knock out the thing. So yeah, and I'll just jump over the gap there and slide off the platform. Yay! Because Apparently Mario's shoes are made of thing. And no, there are no reserve items. I don't think the Game Boy had that capability for that. The SNES did, but seemingly they didn't program that into Super Mario Land 2, but never mind. Weirdly enough, if you defeat a Paragoomba, they slowly fall down when they lose their wings. Seriously. So yeah, and you can get a bit more extra height off them as well, seriously. Anyway, let's go to our first boss in the game, which is a giant crow. Basically what he will do is come and charge at you. I know it will not bump his nest and send out eggs, unlike in Donkey Kong Country 2. The easiest way to get on top of him is to time your jump, which can easily be done actually with the carrot power-up, seriously. This boss isn't hard at all if you have that. So yeah. Just beware of his talons, I guess. And there we go. Yeah, goes down in 3 hits. He didn't even try and bump the nest to send out his children. I guess he's a bit more protective than Crow was in Donkey Kong Country 2. So when you defeat a boss, one of these aforementioned 6 golden coins emerges from where you defeated the boss and towards the door at Wario's castle. And yes, Wario is the big bad here. No Bowser, no Bowser. So next I am gonna go to this hippo, which will actually take us to the moon zone, but in order to get there we need to use the bubble and get used to them, I guess, mechanics of being able to float here. Seriously. And Gordos, what are you doing in a Mario game? Seriously. Seriously, we get a Kirby enemy here. Seriously, what are they doing with Gordos? And yes, they are invisible, just like in the Kirby series. Seriously, I'm having to deal with freaking Gordos. I'm guessing that's the downside for putting, dare I say, Mario enemies in Link's Awakening. Yeah, look that up. There's actually Goombas and Boos in that one. Seriously. But more specifically, and a chain chomp, I guess. Yeah, there is a chain chomp. Even in the Switch version. Anyway, that being said, the other obstacles are the, seemingly these birds which come straight at you. And there it is, yeah, fairly short stage, Game Boy game. What can I say? Although probably one of the hardest stages in the game is in Moon Zone. We'll get to that. So let's see. Yeah, I don't mind getting another carrot power up. What is wrong with me? I'm gonna start calling them Kakarots soon. Anyway, that being said, the first moon stage has a rather lullaby-ish song and giant pigs that launch things at you. Seriously. Kind of like a waltz, actually, to be honest. Yeah. And the time limit is so long, is probably to allow for Mario to actually get through the stage, because he moves very, very slowly through both this one and the next one. Seriously. And we even get UFOs here. The boss of Moon Zone, by the way, is actually, I did not even know this, but the former big bad of Super Mario Bros. 1. I think you can guess who it... Super Mario Land 1, sorry, that was Bowser. Super Mario Land 1, so yeah, he makes an appearance. But we'll get to that. Isn't me, or does Mario really different in his smaller guys? Also, having to choose between the Fire Flower and getting to the checkpoint. Yeah, I'd rather take the Fire Flower first. I don't think I can do that otherwise. No, fireballs do not go through these very tight spikes, so to speak. Although, the cannons are subject to stray bulleting, it seems. We'll wait until the next stage, that's all I'm gonna say. But, I will give this for Mario, he doesn't go completely small here. By the way, there is a hidden area in here. I will go there a bit later in this game. Seriously. Oh, never mind that. And yes, you can jump on top of the cannonballs as well. Anyway, on to the most infamous stage, and probably the most infamous song in the game, if you ask me. So yeah, let's, I don't really need the one-ups. Seriously. But never mind, I'll take them. Anyway, that being said, let's get to the second stage, which has a bunch of these stars and is auto-scrolling. However, it does have a very catchy tune, which honestly is probably quite an earworm. I've still got it stuck in my head, thanks to those stars expanding and contracting to the beat. Seriously, and the main theme, but yeah. And because of the that backing theme, seriously. I hate to say as a guy in his late 30s, but I dare say this is an 8-beat pop. And I hate to say it as a guy in his late 30s. Anyway, that being said, let's get through here. It's still stuck in my head though. It even plays on the thing, on the title screen as well. And this is probably one of the only themes in the game that is not a variation on the main theme. Seriously, which is very strange to me because a lot of them are. Seriously, you saw the waltz in the last one, but nope, this one isn't, and is probably more memorable than some of the other ones. Well, not all. We also get pufferfish here for some reason. And yes, the stars are not your friend. You cannot destroy them. They're just like the Gordos in that way. Seriously. But never mind. Let's get through here. If anything, I actually wish I was now playing the Super Mario Super Mario Land 2, sorry, DX version, because this is the one that does kind of suffer, even with the color palette that is from the Game Boy Color, if you know what I mean. But never mind. Let's yeah, I don't mind. Okay, maybe I do. Wait for the thing to come down. There we go. And there's still a bit of this level to go, sadly. With this bit where you feel like you're boxed in. And yes, you can die from screen crunch if you're not careful. Seriously, that is the case with many, many auto-scrolling stages in platformers, not just Mario games. Anyway, beyond this pipe is our boss. Yeah, we're going through them rather quickly. Meet Tatanga, the boss of seemingly this area and also Super Mario Land 1. Seemingly they did bring him back in this game, which I didn't even realize. Basically what he will do is send out, I guess, a cutter wave similar to Kirby, and also these exploding balls. Yeah, the only way to hit him is in his cockpit, so yeah. I don't know what's going on there, because I'm trying to actually get him as he goes up. But yeah. Be careful of the exploding ball is all I'm gonna say, because it will go up and explode like a firework there. No, I don't want to blow up Mario's ass. Other than that, yeah, it's very hard to hit him. Yeah, I went from a very easy boss to a very tough one, and down goes Tatanga like it was nothing. Seriously. Well, that was not the case in Super Mario Land 1. Anyway, that being said, I will see you on the next one. So, I'll see you then. Goodbye!